22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Ford Field. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. Field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. So they decline it as that will bring up 4.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and as they take over. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Here's Cousins. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And some space here. Touchdown, Vikings. 35 yards for Alexander Madison. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way, just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now Cousins. Quickly to Hawkinson. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
On play action, Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Oliver, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Lions nothing.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Detroit getting set to go now. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Goff. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
The end result, 21 yards.
That's good for the Lions.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Down inside the 40. Andrew Booth making the tackle.
He was brought down by Andrew Booth. It's a pickup of 3.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Montgomery running right. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Goff now to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Hey, check that.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's why we're kickers watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Rats.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and the Lions are going to take possession of the football. After the interception, here's Goff. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Goff. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Cousins throw pulled in by Jefferson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 66 yards on the ground for him so far. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. 2nd and 2. Now Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards. Off the play fake, Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now this throw caught left side. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. On 1st down, it's gone. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Goff. It's complete to Williams. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. To the air again. Goff. And look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Goff going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 13.
To throw is Goff. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Hockenson here. Finding room at midfield. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Now Goff on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Taking in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So we're going to look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good. Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Now Goff. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the toss, Madison. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Madison running on first down. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Minnesota.
They'll go Madison up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Cousins now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. They go play action. Cousins. And this throw incomplete. Over in that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Running from the shotgun with Madison. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they... Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it is 42-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was T.J. Hockenson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense set to take over. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise, they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. But bottom line is, don't quit competing.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Throwing on third, Goff, and that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Montgomery. Three-quarters in the books. Back now at Ford Field. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Once more Montgomery. And he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. From the gun, here's Goff. And it's caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that... accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. Oh, they're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And quickly, they get to the line. Now a give to Madison. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Going to run with Madison again. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On the handoff, it's Madison. 144 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell him to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell it. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. K.J. Osborne from 8 yards out. And the Vikings add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Joseph connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here come the Lions now. Here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific... To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And he whips that one incomplete there.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10, Goff again. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Goff. And he'll just toss it away.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Vikings. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. Oh boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another carry now for Madison. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing here, Cousins. Complete, Jefferson the target. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's got Rome. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 27-yard line. 189 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Going on the ground with Madison. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
They'll run with Madison. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone.